everyone, and welcome back to our regularly scheduled programming. These are the video release notes for March and April. As you know, the past 2 months have just been so busy for Motivity. We have so much going on. You guys have shown just the most amazing outpouring of support for the Motivity brand and what we're trying to do. If you haven't heard already, we sealed and signed a $27 million deal investment with 5 Elms Capital. That's going to help us innovate and grow as a company and continue to provide the level of support and innovation that you've just grown to know and love with the Motivity brand. And then quickly right after that, 3 or 4 weeks after that, at the AIS conference, we announced that Motivity is now an all-in-one platform. So we've firmly put our stake in the ground as a practice management and clinical data collection platform. We are super excited. I have all those links in the description below if you want to see more about it. But because of all that, we still have even more going on. I have a lot to catch up on. So let's dive into what's been released in the last 2 months. First on the list is something we are very proud of. We can now offer multi-factor authentication for Motivity, also known as MFA. This feature adds just an extra layer of security and protection for you and your data on the platform. Users can turn on MFA for themselves and use it with any authenticator app, and admins of the organization can see who has or doesn't have MFA turned on and be able to reset it for them. It's a great feature, adds another layer of security and protection for you and your data. Like I said, it's something we're very proud of. We're going to be adding quite a few more features around identity and identity protection within the Motivity platform, so stay tuned for that. I've added a help article which can go through exactly how to set this up for you and your organization, so be sure to check that out. So if you're a reviewer and you need to track down a single note or a note that should have been completed a while ago, you can now filter by the title of the note, which makes things a lot easier. And that's on the pending session notes list. If you're an organization that utilizes learner groups on the Motivity platform, then you'll be happy to know that you can now add a learner from the learner profile into a learner group. So now you don't always need to go to the learner group and add that learner. You can do it the reverse. So you can go to that learner and add the learner group. This is great for larger organizations or schools. And if you're using learner groups, make sure you check that out and add that into your new workflow. This next one is a small but really meaningful one. So if you've ever downloaded cumulative charts within Motivity and used it in a document outside of Motivity, like a Word document or a presentation, now when you download that chart, the title of the chart will have the program and the set name in it automatically. So that'll make things a lot easier. Next on the list is we've added an export feature to the members list within Motivity. So if you are a larger organization and you need to manage a lot of people in bulk or verifying personnel information, things like that, in maybe even another system, an HRIS or a payroll system, you can now export the member data from Motivity and bring it into any other platform that you want, or pivot it in whatever way you'd like. That export is now available on the members list. And last but certainly not least, we've added 3 new credentials and 19 new diagnosis codes. I will put those up on the screen somewhere here. Check them out. I'll also add them into the release notes email so you can see exactly which ones were added. Those are now available. So thank you so much for watching. We appreciate everything that you guys do for Motivity and the brand and us. As you can see, I'm in beautiful springtime in Paris, which is lovely. I will be back in 1 month to show you everything that we released in the month of May. I'm super excited for that. We have so much on the table right now, so much that's being tested and QA'd and beta tested, and all sorts of amazing new features that we just can't wait to share with you. Look forward to that. See you next month.